Hey Virgos. Hey Virgos, this is Perigaea Tarot. I am here to do your reading for today. We're going to find out what your person is feeling towards you and what will their next actions be. Oh my goodness, look at that. So if you guys, so for every free reading that I do, I generally have an extended reading. If you guys want to gain access to those, then sign up for Virgo Bombshell membership. It's a pretty good value. You get approximately 25 extended readings every month for Virgo for $9.99. And also, if you guys want to sign up for the possibility to win a free personal reading that I do every 2 weeks, then just go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and then comment down below, I am loved. All right. Universe, the person on my Virgo's mind, how do they feel towards Virgo? And what will be their next actions towards Virgo? This could be somebody who is married or in a commitment that they're getting out of to have a fresh start with you. Oh, you could be dealing with, oh my goodness, that's interesting. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So I'm sensing here that this person is either, I feel like this is somebody trying to match you. You could be dealing with an air sign. This is so crazy, guys. You saw that? The King and Queen of Swords just popped out together. My goodness. I feel like this is saying that this person is trying to prepare themselves, could be, if they're going to approach you, to want to match your level of intellect or strategy, I'm sensing. Because they know that you're very intelligent. And again with the Hierophant in the reverse. And I saw the 8 of Wands in the reverse there. So I feel like this person could have been delaying ending a commitment with someone. But I feel like it's because of divine timing. Because there was still stuff in their subconscious that they were not aware of, that they were needing to heal from. And that this person was potentially the catalyst causing them to learn and see those things. But now that they have actually, and they were keeping themselves kind of in denial about it, but I sense that what this is this is somebody letting themselves go into these things and facing them. And that because they're doing this, this is the thing that's releasing them to have a fresh start with you, is that they're finally facing their demons and they're putting in the work. I'd say that they want to approach you, and they want to approach you emotionally. They don't just want to come in and talk to you. Like, they have really strong feelings and they want to talk to you about them, but they are feeling really shy about that. But I think that this person's courage is building up. Yeah, they're afraid that you're going to be angry with them, feel like your pride is wounded, and like you know, basically they might be feeling like you have the right to retaliate towards them, you know, to protect your self-esteem, but they're hoping that you won't be too harsh with them. And they're willing to put in the work, and they understand. I feel like this is them understanding why things are this way. They're not lying to themselves about the fact that they caused this situation, that this is the fruit of their own planting. You know, that if you despise them, or if you're angry with them, you know, that it's that they know why that is. With the Knight of Wands, they are definitely, you could be dealing with a fire sign. They're definitely coming towards you, taking action. Oh, Devil. So this could be somebody who has strong Capricorn in their chart, or this could be somebody who's just feeling very like addicted to you, very desirous over you. They're having obsessive feelings and thoughts in this situation. I'd say that with the Knight of Wands combined with the Devil, it's a very lusty kind of obsessive energy. They've been keeping their eye on you, and they're just tired of waiting. They're tired of being disappointed, of not having what they want. They want to come in and speak to you and take action. Or they're worried that if they tarry any longer, yeah, that if they don't fight for you, that they're going to lose you. And that it's going to get to the point where, like, they won't even be able to, they won't even have the option to fight for you. And I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles here, this is them understanding that they have to be totally established, or in their commitment to you. They can't play around. But with the Five of Swords here, I feel like this person, there could be a sort of a temptation of them to use, it's like this is somebody saying, like, I want to commit, I want to provide, possibly, with the Ten of Pentacles, I want us to have this big commitment and money and etc., etc. But then with this Five of Swords, this person could be getting tempted to try and use that to exert power over you with the Five of Swords here. So that could be a temptation that your person is facing. I don't think that they necessarily have decided to do this to you. Oh my God. But there could be a temptation there. With the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh my gosh, yeah, this wants to come out. Okay, okay. And then we have the Justice in... Okay, I'm just going to pull these all out. So, yeah, I feel like what this is saying is that this is a situation where this person is going to have to just genuinely come clean. Like, this is them understanding that you are the Queen of Swords, and so they need to be the King of Swords. They're not going to be able to deceive you. They're not going to be able to withhold anything from you. And so they just need to tell you everything. And so if with this Ten of Pentacles to the Justice in the reverse, there could be like a marriage or some kind of a legal issue, but a marriage that is coming to an end, or some kind of a legal situation that they need to talk to you about. Maybe something about legal divorce, the financial aspects of that. But they're needing to just basically like totally come clean because they understand you're the Queen of Swords. So you're no dummy. And also you're strong. And so they're not, even if they try to deceive you, they're not going to be able to. So this is them. Yeah, I feel like with this Hermit to the Seven of Wands that is kept coming up, I feel like this person feels very disarmed by you. They realize that like it's almost like they feel like they're no match for you, that you have some kind of intellect or something in your corner that they either don't understand or they don't feel like they're on par with it. And so they're basically like, I can't bring in any nonsense. I'm just going to have to like come clean and be totally honest. And, it might, because look at this, like the King of Swords is like straight on. He isn't looking to the side or turn to the side. It's like, he's just looking straight at you. And he's, it's like, he's just coming straight at you with the truth. And he's kind of got like a glum look on his face, like, oh God, I just have to like be honest and face the consequences. All right, so with the Nine of Swords in the reverse to the Queen of Pentacles, what I feel like this is saying most of all is that this person just wants to stop worrying about you. They want to stop being tormented in this situation. And so they've just it's almost like something inside of them has just caved. Of like, I'm gonna give Virgo what they want, or I'm gonna, give Virgo what they deserve. I'm gonna stop playing games. I'm gonna give Virgo what I know that Virgo wants and deserves, because otherwise there's no way for my peace to come back. I mean, because it's not like somebody's whipping them with something. It's that they care so much about you and they know they can't escape it. With the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse to the Tower, this could be them sharing something with you that is shocking, possibly about an element of financial codependence. Something about shockingly coming off the market. Or I feel like this could be them attempting to hook you or to deal some blow or do something that is going to essentially draw you in so that you need them. Yeah, I was seeing that. What were the cards that were here before? But I was seeing that potential of them like wanting to draw you in and kind of maybe bring you into a place where you need them. And maybe by causing some kind of a shocking event. something along those lines. With the Judgment to the Hanged Man, this is them. They are coming into a higher frame of consciousness. This is really strong, like they're changing. They are really changing. This is an energy of someone's entire consciousness transcending, evolving. And I feel like the catalyst has been you and this situation, and them making the right choice to face their demons and to do the work. They are genuinely changing and becoming someone who can see and discern much better than they were before. They're evolving. Yeah, I feel like what that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse of the Tower could be is sharing a shocking truth with you, maybe about a level of codependency. So with the Empress here to the Five of Swords, this is them. Yeah, there still does still feel like there could be potentially a little bit of a temptation in this person to like give you things, but then like use that as a means to exact a price from you, kind of emotionally or in terms of your personal power. You know, and I feel what they're most likely motivated by in this situation is the desire to feel certain of you. It's not, I don't think, I'm not sure. It could be kind of malicious, you know, the desire to feed off of you. But I feel like it's more about wanting to hide from their own emotions. You know, it's kind of another aspect of the avoidance. Because if you can siphon emotional energy and narcissistic supply out of other people, it allows you to not have to feel your own, you know, your own vulnerability and your own genuine emotions while still possessing the substance that gives you emotional power in this world, which is validation. So I feel like it could be that potentially, but this person, this is somebody who has been evolving a lot, so I wouldn't put it past them, you know, to evolve. I feel like that's just a temptation or a thought. It's something that could prospectively be there in their mind, but it's not necessarily a certainty. Yeah, because with the Five of Cups in the reverse, it's almost like if they're thinking if they can control you in that way, you know, not like totally like lock you in the basement, but like have you in a place where it's like, oh, well, if you want to live this well and have this luxurious of a lifestyle, then you've got to stick around and stay with me because I'm the one who's, you know, got the bank account, got the fat bank account kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's more like it would allow them, the power would give them the ability to not have to feel vulnerability. And, you know, with this person, I think that they are tempted, you know, it's almost like another sort of wavelength and another sort of pathway of expressing avoidancy. But it's just a temptation. It's just a thought. It isn't an action at this point necessarily. It's just like this could turn into this. And it's like they're being presented with a choice to seek that out in the future. You could be dealing with a Leo here. Yeah, and they don't want things to be over with you. They don't want things to be over. But I think that they're also, I'm sensing here that it could be someone who is channeling some of their toxic energies into things that are a little bit more wholesome, but that are still kind of toxic. Like I'm seeing this person controlling this lion, and it almost feels like this could be somebody who's like, well, maybe, you know, a way for me to feel better in this situation is to control another person. You know what I mean? Because when you control somebody, you draw out their life force. And by drawing out their life force, you are empowering yourself and making yourself stronger. And anyways, it's not good. But again, like I said, I don't think it's necessarily like, it's just something to consider and to watch for with your own heart and your own discernment in this person. Universe, what? My Virgo's person, how do they feel towards Virgo? So beauty in the reverse, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. So I feel like this is somebody, it feels like they are feeling a lack of their own possession of these qualities. And I feel almost like this person has a hard time looking at you and seeing the beauty and the value that's there and acknowledging. It's like they do see you as beautiful and kind and gracious and all these things. But it's like when they look at you, it makes them feel that that they're not the same, that they're not as good as you. And it's almost like it's painful to acknowledge it, because they start thinking about all their mistakes and maybe the things they've done wrong, or just, they could have low self-esteem. What is this? Knight of Wands to the Devil, universe. So shocking in the reverse. And I was picking up a strong Taurus energy here in the beginning. When we were first shuffling, there was the Empress and there was Taurus and there was the Hierophant. So anyway, so shocking in the reverse, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. So this person could be thinking about coming in and using shock to try and get you sort of under their control or sort of under their thumb, or reacting or engaging with them in a way that is what they want. I'm almost starting to get a separate energy here, guys. Like there could be potentially like a family member it may be a Taurus, perhaps, maybe a sibling, like a sister, for example, who is a mother. This is just a quick side story, but that there could be somebody who, in relationship to money, like a payout from maybe like an inheritance, with the Justice in the reverse of the Ten of Pentacles, like an inheritance within the family, or a payout from a lawsuit. This could be somebody trying to come back and like bring you under their wing or under their control, because they're realizing that you are about to inherit something. And they're hoping that if they can control you, that they can get you to that they can control the money, is what I'm kind of picking up on here. So if this is your situation, I would say absolutely stand your ground, get a lawyer, be strong in your own right, but then get someone to stand with you, somebody who knows what they're talking about. Get a lawyer on your side to advise you. Do not take this person's word for it. Do not take their advice, especially if they have harmed you or betrayed you in the past. Anyways, so universe, what else can you tell me about this? What is this Page of Swords to the Nine of Cups in the reverse? So this person could still be a little bit confused, but I almost sense that it's not really even that. It's that they're trying to get your attention. They're trying to get you to focus on them. And, if this is the person we've been talking about for a while, I feel like that's a bit unfair and a bit vain, because it feels like they're the one who actually owes you, attention. But I think that what it might be is that they're tired of being confused about whether or not you're with someone. I think that's what it is. They're tired of not knowing how you feel, of things being up in the air. Yeah, because they see only you, and they've been desiring you, and thinking that, okay, it's one day, I'll reach out to them, they'll forgive me, it'll be okay. But it's like they're not finding out how you feel. They're not getting the feedback that they're hoping for, and they're like sort of, getting a bit weary and tired of being in that place of confusion. Yeah, they really want you. They see you as their soulmate, and they are in pain. This distance between the two of you is causing them pain. Oh, wow. They're feeling so rejected. They're starting to feel confusion and heart fog, because carrying the weight of this love that they have for you, and the confusion and the uncertainty of not knowing where you stand, is really hard on them emotionally, because there's a lot of depth there. It's very deep what they feel for you. And I think that they are understanding, though, that if there is trouble between the two of you, that it is their karma for being disloyal to you. But at the end of the day, they still just want to fix things with you. So universe, what else can you tell me? Oh my gosh, I dropped it. Dang it. Where did it go? 1 second. I'll have to find that later. Anyways, this person is your divine masculine, and they're worried. They feel like there could be some finality here. Or I think they're coming in. They're coming in you know, because of the sense of finality there. They might be bluffing and acting like they don't really care, but what's really there is the hope of an apology. It's almost like they're kind of keeping their true face behind a mask. And I feel like they're also kind of like playing it sad. I think they are sad, but I think they're kind of like playing the victim in hopes of seeing how you will react to that. The thing is, I think that it's possible that's not necessarily a great tack, because it seems like this is somebody where they need to be showing up for you and not like trying to get you to take care of them. They need to be taking care of your emotions. Is there anything else? We are running a little long here. So yeah, bitterness and trapped. So there is potentially a situation that has been keeping this person feeling trapped and stuck, tied down and captive, and that's been making them feel resentment and anger. Universe, what can you tell me about when my Virgo's person will reach out to them? When will they reach out? So I would say, again, summer. So it says next summer, but I always just take this as like summer, and I'm seeing the 13th. So maybe the 13th of September, seeing as we've already passed the 13th of August. September is basically still summer until, you know, the solstice or the, you know, yeah. I think that they will reach out to you, potentially around your birthday. Ooh, okay. So when will Virgo's person reach out to Virgo? Sometime in the future. Thank you. Thank you. That's great. And this time is frozen card has come out a couple of times. So it could be that this person just feels kind of frozen in place. 55 could be a significant number. But I feel like it's this person's apprehension. That's for some of you, that could be the issue. But again, time is now also. So an 8 is August. So this could be somebody who is about to do this like right now. They understand that they need to. And for some, June has come out a couple of times. So for some of you, you know, next June could be the answer. And 20 could be significant. All right, Virgos, I'm going to move into the extended reading. And I hope to see, oh, just saw 2222. And I will see you there.